sorry. I got a bit emotional sharing this.
I'm 72 years old.
And the most painful thing I've learned about money is that it can quietly steal your life without ever looking like a mistake. I didn't lose everything. I didn't go broke. I didn't make reckless choices. I did what everyone told me was right. I saved, I planned, I waited. And one day I realized I had protected my future so carefully that I forgot to live in my present. If you're someone who keeps telling yourself, not now, later, please listen. Because I used to believe that waiting was the safest choice you could make. It wasn't.
The moment it finally reached me didn't arrive with tears or panic. It came on an ordinary morning. I was standing in my kitchen, holding a cup of coffee, looking at a calendar on the wall. Nothing special was marked on it. No birthdays, no events. And suddenly, I felt something sink in my chest. I had arrived at the age I had spent my whole life preparing for. The age where things were supposed to slow down. The age where I would finally enjoy myself. And I felt empty. Not sad. Not angry. Just strangely disconnected from joy. Because joy was something I had been postponing for decades. I grew up believing that money meant safety. That saving was love. That restraint was maturity. That enjoying too much meant risk. I watched people struggle. I watched people fall behind. So I promised myself that would never be me. I would be prepared. I would be careful. I would be responsible. And for a long time, that belief felt comforting. It gave me control, or at least the illusion of it. Here's what no one warns you about. There is no amount of money that finally tells fear to stop. Every time I reached a goal, my mind created another reason to wait. What if something happens? What if I need this later? What if I regret spending it? So I delayed again and again and again. Saving became a habit. Waiting became my identity. And life quietly learned how to continue without me. I didn't miss life dramatically. I missed it in polite, reasonable ways. I skipped trips because they weren't necessary. I declined dinners because they added up. I avoided moments that felt extra. I told myself I was disciplined, but what I didn't see was this. Every no made the next one easier, and every skipped moment made joy feel less familiar, until one day, nothing felt worth saying yes to anymore. People didn't argue with me. They adjusted. Friends stopped inviting me. Family stopped suggesting things, not out of cruelty, out of understanding. They understood who I had become, someone who always waited, someone who always hesitated. And slowly, I became someone who watched life instead of participating in it. I thought I was saving money, but what I was really spending was time. Time to laugh freely, time to rest without guilt, time to enjoy the life I was protecting. I didn't lose my home. I didn't lose my security. I lost something quieter, the ability to feel alive without asking permission. When retirement finally arrived, I expected relief. Instead, I felt lost. I had built a life around restraint, around control, around fear. And suddenly, there was nothing left to restrain. Joy felt unfamiliar. Spontaneity felt unsafe. Because joy is a skill, and I had never practiced it. If you're watching this and thinking, that won't be me, I understand. I said that too. I believed I would change later. I believed security would unlock happiness. But life doesn't unlock itself. And waiting for certainty is how time disappears. Saving money is not the same as saving yourself. Security without joy is just another form of loss. And fear, when it dresses itself as responsibility, can quietly steal your years. There is no rewind button. There is no future version of you who gets to redo the moments you skipped. You don't earn extra time for being careful. You only live the moments you choose to live. I can't go back. I can't relive the days I postponed. But you still can. And that's why I'm telling you this. Not to scare you, not to shame you, but to remind you. Money is meant to support your life, not replace it. If this made you uncomfortable, that's not a bad thing. That's awareness. And awareness is something you don't want to ignore too long. You only get one life, not two, not a practice version, and there is no rewind. The moments you postpone don't wait for you. They quietly move on. If you don't want to learn this lesson too late, subscribe. And whatever you're still telling yourself you'll do someday, please don't wait the way I did.